Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Persona 3 Reload. So yes, we're gonna continue our Let's Play today and let's see if we're gonna have something tomorrow, I guess, because it's 1 now, right? We have 1 day left till the full moon. Is something gonna happen? And then if not, we're just gonna continue and do the social links normally. Let's call it quits, Fuka. Okay, it's a full moon today.
Good morning.
I intend to do my best to protect everyone, even if that means what's up?
No.
It's nothing. Please don't worry about it. I just wanted to share my feelings with you. Okay? She's not here. Look, I guess it's not here. Okay, Mitsuru. Yes. I guess there's nothing in the full moon anymore. But I wonder when we're gonna have the next story. Like the big story battle? We'll see.
You know, there's not much time left for us to spend like this. In just a short while, we'll be looking back on these days with nostalgia.
Did something happen?
No, I'm probably just tired. It's nothing you need to worry about. Since my father passed away, I've been faced with a number of complicated issues. My inheritance, the future of the Kirijo group, and the expectations of everyone involved with both. It's possible I won't be going to college or starting a career. I may need to walk a different path. Say, what does marriage mean to you?
Oh, she asking me? Okay, it's all for love. Yes.
That's a straightforward answer. However, I'm a Kirijo. I can't let my feelings tug me around when making these decisions. An agreement between two parties, such as marriage, takes careful consideration. My parents' marriage was arranged for strategic reasons, but as time passed, they slowly grew to honestly love each other.
And then they're lucky then. Because they're super rich. Yeah, when you're super rich, right? Like they do arranged marriages.
I don't think they were unhappy with their lives. Love can take many different forms. Am I wrong about this?
That's a tough one.
If I could speak with my father one last time, I would ask him directly.
But yeah, arranged marriages is not a common, I guess? Or is it common when you're super rich? But how do I put this? Like, when you're super rich, you marry anyways. Pretty much an equal of you. Yeah. Another one that is also super rich.
Looks like we ended up staying until closing time. Talking in the library. I'm not setting a very good example as student council president. We should go.
That's very different this day. We've been going to like normal shops or eateries, right? The previous social links with her, and now it's quite different. There will be a full moon tonight, but we won't be conducting an operation. Okay, I was thinking I might summon Juno and search around a little just in case though. I haven't. I guess I've been coming home late recently. She didn't used to. I wonder if something happened. I hope she's okay. What happened to Aegis? Okay, Junpei, let's go. Yes.
All right. Don't be shy, my little veggies. You can grow faster, you know. I'd say that's some mighty fine work. Let's head back downstairs.
New scenes. Okay, there's Aigis.
I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
I kinda just ended up here somehow. It's so strange. The sky and the ground look all weird, and there's no one around. Something bad's happening right now. But for some reason, I feel at peace.
Have you forgotten?
What?
This is the dark hour. Ordinary people shouldn't be free to roam about.
Oh yeah, I quite forgot, honestly. Yeah, so Ryoji is really special.
You've adapted to it somehow. Too well for a human. I finally understand. That's why I feel this way whenever you are around. You are dangerous. You are my enemy.
Your enemy? Enemy. That's right. It was on a night like this, with a full moon. It was a long time ago.
Yes, we've met once before. You and I were enemies.
Who am I? Who are you?
I am Aigis, the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons. I was created to destroy shadows.
Created to destroy?
And your true name is Death. You are the shadow I sealed away 10 years ago.
Shadow?
Oh, okay.
Yes, 10 years ago, on the night when I was born, I stood on this very bridge.
My sole purpose is to destroy shadows. That is the reason why I was given both a sense of self and a persona.
I am the bearer of the 13th Arcana. Everyone knew me as Death. But when I came into being, a part of my power was broken off and scattered. I wasn't at my full strength back then. I was incomplete.
Even so, your power was still far too great. Since I was unable to defeat you, my only option was to seal you away. However, under the circumstances, there was only one suitable vessel. A human boy who had the misfortune of being nearby. I had no other choice.
Now I see. I was inside of him all this time. And I unwittingly led him to discover my 12 missing pieces. And then... I get it. I understand now. I remember everything. I know exactly who and what I am. Don't be foolish, I guess. You can't win. I'm even stronger than before.
The machine is created to serve a specific purpose. I will destroy you. That is my only reason for existing!
It doesn't have to be that way, I guess.
Sorry. I can't carry out my mission. I'm a machine that can't fulfill its purpose. I have no reason to exist. I'm sorry. everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm scared.
Juno, did something happen?
But yeah, that was a very, very nice scene, man. Like, we see the connections between them, right? And when we defeated all the shadows, I guess, that's when Ryoji came back, Death came back. That's why he suddenly just showed up, right? Okay.
Yukari? What's the matter?
Well, I realize it's a full moon tonight. You did too, huh? Oh, God. I'm turning into a workaholic. Wait, is something actually going on?
We're not certain of anything yet, but we can't find Igus.
What? Where could she have gone?
At one point, I was able to sense a persona, but I lost Igus right after that.
You sensed a persona? Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't detected any of them, but we can't be positive.
I've pinpointed her location. The Moonlight Bridge.
All right, call the others. Let's see what's going on over there.
Koromaru.
Igus!
I'm sorry. I remember everything. I remember who I am, who he is. Leader, I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry. I failed. I'm sorry.
You have no reason to apologize.
You?
Ryoji.
Ryoji-kun? Wait, what are you doing here?
Igus!
What is going on?
It's all my fault.
What? You did this?
Hold on, Akihiko. He's not showing any signs of aggression. Now tell us, who or what are you?
Turns out, I'm not so different from the creatures you call shadows.
You're a shadow?
I'm more than just an ordinary shadow. I'm the APPRAISER, born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
The APPRAISER?
I remember everything now. The terrifying truth about the shadows and about me. I can't. It's all so hard to believe.
You know the truth about the shadows?
I do.
What?
The shadows are here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. As for the APPRAISER, it draws the maternal being to it, allowing her to awaken.
And the APPRAISER. That's you?
That's right.
His maternal being. What is it?
She's on a level of her own. No words in our language can describe her. 10 years ago, a man collected hordes of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke before I was complete. After that, Igus took me down, and I returned the favor.
Igus? Is this for real, Ryoji?
She knew she couldn't destroy me completely, so out of desperation, she sealed me within a child who just happened to be nearby. That child grew up carrying me inside him, and by some twist of fate, he later made his way back here. He even transferred to your school.
A transfer student? You don't mean...
That's right. I've lived inside him for a long time.
But how...
And when his persona awakened, the 12 shadows did as well. all in order to become one with me.
Ryoji, you're the APPRAISER? And you were inside of him? How the hell do you expect us to just believe all that?
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, but there's more I need to tell you.
Ryoji-kun!
Hey, is that blood next to him?
He's completely worn out. Let's let him rest for now. Aegis needs us too. We'll pick up where we left off after that.
But yeah, sure we didn't battle, right? But there was a lot of events. Technically, what I just heard was shocking. Ryoji lived inside me for 10 years, waiting to make contact with the 12 shadows. Then does that mean that boy, or the boy named Pharos, was actually Ryoji all along? Oh, yeah, I see the resemblance now. So many questions remain unanswered, however, Ryoji is unconscious. When we took Ryoji and Aegis home, the air surrounding us frigid and somber. Oh yeah, I see the resemblance now. Let's see the picture of Ryoji again. Okay, let's see. I didn't even notice that, yeah. Mitsuru?
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Got it.
All right, I'll see you then.
Damn you, Ryoji.
It looks like we're all here.
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, I see it
Thanks.
now. The mole. You see the mole, right? Pharos has the same mole in that spot.
Besides, I have more to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
Then allow me to jump right in. We have many questions that need answers, after all. Yesterday, you said the shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Tell us more about this. What happens if she returns?
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death upon this world. If she awakens, the world will be swallowed by darkness, and all life will perish.
All life?
Are you saying everyone will die?
It'd be more accurate to say that we'll all surrender the will to live.
Wait, are you talking about the lost?
The apathy syndrome. Okay, everyone seems to have arrived at the same conclusion. Every single human being will become like the lost, leading to the extinction of mankind and the end of the world.
The fall.
The fall.
But there's still a way to stop it from happening, right? What? Don't tell me there's nothing we can do.
I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you apologizing? Are you saying there's no way to stop it?
That's right. You heard the bell. That's when it was all decided. I'm the APPRAISER. The APPRAISER of death. The fact that I'm here at all proves the fall is coming.
The fall is coming.
Even Koromaru is at the loss of words. Look at Koromaru feeling sad. It's inevitable. The entire human race will become members of the lost. Ryoji's existence confirms an impending extinction of mankind.
When? When will it happen?
I don't think you'll live to see next spring.
That's barely any time at all. What are you guys freaking out about? Nick Schmicks, am I right? All we gotta do is win and we're golden. And we haven't lost a single fight yet, have we?
The Junpei's right, yeah.
You can't win. When you're up against Nyx, power doesn't mean a thing. It's like trying to fight the inevitable. Like death or the flow of time. Nyx can't be defeated. She just can't.
What? This is bullshit!
This is all so sudden.
Everyone is visibly distraught.
I was born from a collection of shadows, but now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. It's the gift I received for existing within him, and because of that, I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's arrival is unavoidable now, but you can choose to live in peace until she arrives. You just have to kill me. If the APPRAISER disappears, all recollection of the Dark Hour would go with me, and that would erase any memories of this hopeless reality. There'd be no way for you to remember anything. When the fall comes, it'll happen in an instant. You won't have to suffer at all.
We'll forget everything?
I'm saying you can go back to your normal lives, and by doing that, you might buy a little time and delay the fall too. Technically, I'm the same as Nyx, so I can't be killed. But thanks to him, there's a part of me that's become human, so if it's done by his hand, then it may be possible.
Ryoji-kun.
If you don't kill me, everything will stay just as it is. With no hope for salvation, you'll live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want to put you through something like that.
I don't want to forget, sir.
Exactly. I mean, forgetting all this would be like trying to hide from the truth.
Is that really such a bad thing? If you don't do this, all that awaits is despair greater than you can possibly imagine. You don't understand the terror of certain death. Don't make your decision without at least thinking about it first.
Why is this happening?
You don't have to decide right now. There's still some time. December 31st, New Year's Eve. You have until then to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the Dark Hour and lose my physical form.
Ryoji.
When Nyx arrives, I'm going to disappear anyway. So please, don't worry about me. I'll be back when New Year's Eve rolls around.
Hey! Ryoji, wait!
Stop, Junpei-kun! I felt Ryoji-kun's presence vanish just now. There's no point in chasing him. He's gone.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess he'll be back.
Okay, I'll be back when New Year's Eve rolls. So we got a month, basically. Mankind is destined for extinction. A difficult decision lies before me. Death is inevitable. The APPRAISER really did deliver a death sentence to us all. I can't think clearly right now. How do you even choose the way you want to die? Yeah, we got 1 month. Almost a month. But what can we do right now? What are they doing? They're like, let's just eat some ramen. Let's continue our normal life. But this one, or the story for Persona 3, is very... It's dark. It's really, I guess, death, right? Yeah, really death. End of the world type, I mean. Now I'm very curious what the story of Persona 4 is gonna be. Yeah. I'm very curious about that. Persona 5 is... It's not really the end of the... Was it at the end of the world? I mean, kinda, I guess, right? By the end? Yeah, I think kinda. Kinda as well, but... We'll see. We'll compare when we finish. Yeah. We'll just compare. But yeah, I quite remember. Yeah, in Persona 5 Royal at the end, it was kind of yeah, it was pretty much going there. I can hear people talking. I don't want to spoil what they did there, but it's a little bit similar. Like I heard some people saying that apathy syndrome is nothing to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard the same thing. They're saying it puts people at ease, right? You think it's some kind of new religion? I think I get what they mean though.
What?
No way. Are you still falling for that? It's all a scam. What day is it? December 4? Okay, December 4. Rafflesia. No. Do we have any new stuff for Elizabeth? Usually we have something new, right? When after full moon? There we go.
Marvelous. I'm looking.
Can I ask you
my
out?
requests.
Create a persona with
Most
Otomaraku.
excellent.
Bring me a Christmas present.
Oh, yes.
A figure called Santa supposedly flies over the world, or over the world, I mean.
I will await a report of success.
How can I find a Santa then? Dojiri Yasitsuna.
I will await a report of success.
Okay, this one, retrieve progress report. Okay, Haraba, we need to go back to Tartarus for that. This one as well.
I will await a report.
Okay, we gotta find a Santa then.
Very well then.
Maybe there's some gossip here. How about in Iwatodai strip mall? Okay, my mom's saying all this weird stuff. Okay. This may be sudden, but do you want to be Santa? Well, just between you and me, I'm the Santa who makes kids' wishes come true on Christmas. Well, you can really tell when I'm dressed like this. I'm actually looking for someone to help me with my married duties right now. It's a special job, but we're always short on staff. Okay? Can you show me proof that you've done something good for the world? If I rescue someone from her dangers, maybe he'll acknowledge my deed. But I did save people already though. I see, so you rescued a missing person. Putting yourself on the line to help others is not something everyone can do. Santa hat. Is that it? Christmas present. Okay, we got a job as Santa. Let's give it to Elizabeth then.
Good day.
So is that gonna continue?
Wonderful.
Like, are we actually gonna do something for Santa later on? Oh, Christmas.
Marvelous.
I brought an actual gift.
Is that true?
I've taken quite a liking to this hat, so you may have the present. Incense box. Ruby.
Very well then.
Oh yeah, let me get my reward. I forgot that we had a reward here.
Come to think of it.
Belt doll?
Now you're here. Much By the way,
Our wishes ring.
now you're here. I'm Cap.
Omega Drive.
By the way,
Dude, we're having a lot of gifts. Diamond.
good to see you. All done here. Be seeing you.
Okay, let's hang out with Fuka then. Fuka. Honestly, my social links, the remaining ones are Fuka, Mitsuru, Yukari, and Trek Guy. That's the only ones left. Only my teammates. So we're very close, yes.
Thank you. Wow, there are so many choices. What do I pick? A special ramen bowl and an extra large side of rice? I am curious about that one, but it sounds like a lot of food.
I can eat all of that for you. I'll eat the ramen for you. Yeah.
Huh? You'd offer to eat that? Then the only thing I'd have is the big bowl of rice. I think I'll just go with the regular set meal. Okay, I'm ready to order. That was really good. It had a strong flavor, but went down so smoothly. Food from a restaurant always tastes so amazing. You know, before I moved into the dorm, I'd never really eaten out that much. My parents always said that eating at home would give me more time to study. And whenever we ate, that's all we'd talk about. My upcoming tests, my post-graduation plans.
They're very big on education, huh?
They even factored that into my diet. They said certain foods would boost my focus. I don't really remember how any of it tasted, though. I was always too high-strung to notice. I really didn't want to disappoint my family. That's why I tried so hard to meet their expectations. But all they ever said to me was, try harder. I was never good enough for them. And I think that's a big reason why I never had any confidence in myself.
Rank 8.
Oh, you know, the gyoza here was really good too, wasn't it? Lightly crunchy on the outside, but soft on the inside. I'd like to try making some myself one day. Plus, I bet it would be fun to make it together with someone. Oh, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. I'd probably make so many mistakes.
Oh yeah, I think it'd fine, or it would be fine.
You think so? But if it doesn't come out well, wouldn't I just be wasting everyone's time? I'm a little afraid that it might turn out like that, actually. Oh, say, could I ask you for one more favor? I'm thinking I'll take this opportunity to study how to make gyoza, like the ones here, just so I have more options when cooking for everyone.
Uka and I ate gyoza and discussed how to make them. Very nice. Oh hey. So like, what if everything yesterday was all just some crazy dream, you know? Then I like how Junpei forgot about Chidori already.
Sorry.
Probably not though, huh? Like there's bigger problems now. Oh, my crops. Yeah, I forgot my crops. Let me go and get them first. Later. We'll plant when we can ask our friends, I suppose. Oh, new ability. Okay, let's do it. I'm getting the hang of brushing Koromaru. He's loving it. His coat is looking even shinier.
Koro-chan looks so comfy. You sure know your way around a brush. Oh, you might know something about this. Lots of people like to give Koro-chan gifts whenever he goes for a walk. Do you know where he's keeping them?
I've never seen them.
Oh, Then he must have hidden them really well. I wanted to make sure there wasn't any raw food that could go bad. Ah, right. You're still in the middle of brushing him. I'll leave you to it then.
I rush him with all my heart. Otto Masukunda. Okay. Looking sharp, Koromaru. I think the Bomb of Life is a revive item right now. Pretty good, pretty good. We need that. Enemies are getting stronger.
Hey, did you hear?
Did you hear about Mochizuki-kun in Class 2F? His parents got transferred again, so he won't be around anymore.
What?
Oh my god, really? So that's why he was absent yesterday.
But like...
Who would have thought he'd manage to fit in so quickly in just 1 month? To talk about mysterious. I mean, that's just a reason now. He doesn't need to go to school. Mitsuru, but yeah, can we talk with Yukari? Okay, I guess we're gonna go to Wakatsu this day.
This is so good. I made the right choice getting the same thing as you. Oh, I was just thinking. Doesn't eating fish remind you of the ocean? It's a part of our lives, I guess, living along the coast. We even spent our vacation at the beach. Hey, after all this is over, why don't we go somewhere different? Like the mountains. We could have lunch outdoors. Maybe we'll even see a deer or something. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Right? Alright then, I'll make us lunch. I might not look like it, but I'm a pretty good cook. Just you wait and see. It's been a while since we've talked about going on vacation. I'm excited just thinking about it. I'm not sure how to say this, but when I'm with you, I don't feel so alone. I mean, I do have friends, and there's everybody at the dorm, but usually I feel like the real me is trapped somewhere deep down inside. Maybe it's because of my family situation, but I'm always pushing people away without realizing it. Lately, though, that's been changing, and I think it's thanks to you.
It seems we've grown closer.
Well, that was delicious. It's getting late. Shall we head out?
What? Are you scared?
No.
I don't think scared is the right word. I just can't seem to comprehend all that has happened. I thought I had become stronger after dealing with this, with what happened to my father, but what? Koromaru's eating for the first time. He's the first time seeing Koromaru eating like this. Okay, I guess we got no choice. Let's just do this. Inspiring, or we can try the other ones. Muscle or image muscle trainer. Nice, max HP. Oh no. There, TV.
It's
Tanaka.
amazing commodities.
Hyugyoku apple and Hiranya mandarin. Just take that. We need all of those items.
Thanks, kid. But
So let's go to... We can't do anything anyways, right? Yeah. Let's go to Naganaki Shrine. We can increase, right? If I remember correctly. Was it here? Oh, no. It's not this one. Where is it again? This one, I think. Yeah, this one right now. Perfuka. Because she's rank 8 already. You will not be significantly lucky or unlucky with money. I found a 500 yen coin in my pocket. Okay. That looks lucky to me. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was just thinking. I was wondering if I meet Shinji again someday, what would you say to me? What would you say?
No.
I bet he wouldn't say anything. He'd just punch me in the face before either of us has a chance to speak. He's got a strong right hook. I'm sure it'd hurt. But yeah, I wish that they didn't kill off Shinji, honestly. He wants to brush his back again. Yeah, so we could have used Shinji. I didn't even had a chance. I mean, I didn't even level him up or anything or something like that. Because we were using our same party, right? And honestly, it's kind of hard to level. Not kind of hard, but it's very grindy. 7.
Morning.
Good morning. Things have been pretty crazy lately. No one's in the mood to talk either. It's understandable.
Yeah.
I just can't stop thinking about it, even when we still have to do our best at school. I mean, it's gonna be a lot on your mind though. The end of the world and stuff.
That's why.
It's December already? It's almost the end of the year. Let's not ruin our last month this year with laziness, okay? Oh, that's right. Exams start next Monday though. Didn't we just have them not too long ago? The material on exam begins on page 160 and will include today's lesson as well. So let's see, how about we go over the definition of allotropy? The property of certain elements that can exist in 2 or more forms that are chemically identical yet physically discrete. Does it make sense? Well, allotropy is a very common, more common than you might think, like oxygen for example.
Then?
Let me see if you know what I'm talking about. What's the name of the stratospheric layer of molecules comprised of 3 oxygen atoms? The ozone layer? It's the ozone layer, right?
Correct.
Yes. The oxygen molecule is vital to humanity in general, but the ozone allotrope in particular is necessary for life on Earth. You're aware that the ozone layer absorbs harmful ultraviolet radiation, right? Sadly, due to the destruction of our climate, there's less and less ozone protecting us. I probably have nothing to worry about, but you kids might. We need to be more environmentally friendly for the sake of all life on this planet. I wonder though, in our future, I guess in our lifetime it's not gonna happen, right? But yeah, in the future, what's gonna happen? Right now, most likely nothing. It will not affect us, I guess. Or not in our lifetime.
Hello.
Spend time with Mitsuru.
Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna watch a movie?
It's so simple. You just purchase a ticket at the window and then walk in to enjoy a film. This may sound silly to you, but I've always wanted to try the whole theater experience. Even though we sat at the end of the aisle, I didn't feel that my view was compromised in the least. It seems a lot of thought goes into the design and construction of a movie theater.
Said the rich girl. No, glad you enjoyed it.
It's thanks to you. I've never felt comfortable enough to come here alone. I'm sure most people don't consider this to be such a big deal. I imagine someone like Yukari would have no reservations seeing a movie by herself. She's likely more suited to riding a motorcycle than I am as well.
You're not suited?
I don't quite mean to say that. It's just that my time available for riding is limited. Lately, I find myself dreaming about driving to some far-off destination without telling a soul. Well, fantasizing can be fun in its own way.
Let's go for a ride then.
Together? Just the two of us? Can you ride one on your own? Or do you plan to cling on behind me? Whichever it is, you've got your work cut out for you. In any case, you have my thanks. I'm feeling a lot better now.
Very nice. Rank up. Rank 5.
You know, I have to wonder, when my parents went through stressful times, maybe they had moments like this too. Sorry, I know this isn't the proper place to stand around chatting, but if it's all right with you, why don't we stay here a bit longer before heading back?
I wonder where our next adventure is gonna be with Mitsuru. Why don't we all try to cheer up a little? I'm not sad though.
What?
I'm sorry, Yuki-kun, I shouldn't be making assumptions. Dude, why are there no people to hang out with? It's always Koromaru if there's a one, right? Okay, let's try to do something else. Polonia Mall? We're gonna go clubbing though. Dude, there's a lot of people, like, look at this. Parade. Crane game. Ganesha Bank. Yes. Wait, how many tries? Ganesha is the golden one. Wait, it's behind? Of course, they're not gonna show you how it happens. See? Instant. How much is it? How much is this actually though? Like if you play this game, is it actually 1,000 yen? No, 200 yen, right, per play? Oh, Persona Strength. Okay, give me... Where's my Siegfried though? Let me equip Siegfried. Yeah, Sponge Boxer. What if I max out Siegfried's strength, right? By the way, I've used some new personas. If you saw, I had Alice there, right? Alice.
Oh.
Lakshmi. Have you reached a decision about, you know? I'm not sure yet.
I think.
Honestly, I'm scared. I wonder what everyone else is thinking. Amada-kun looked troubled too. Very scary. I guess we'll spend one more day with Mitsuru today. Yeah. Then we can take a break. Library again?
Sorry to drag you along on this personal venture.
Do you need some help, miss?
Oh, no, there's no need. Thank you, though. Looking through the literature section made me realize something. There are so many books about romance, but far fewer on the domestic life that comes after it. I wonder if that means the most exciting time in one's life comes prior to the wedding. Does everyone go into marriage with the expectation of losing something? The truth is, the group is in turmoil over the inheritance issue, and some of the older members are of the opinion that a student like me isn't up to the task. But I'm the daughter of the head of the group. I need to show that I can take the lead, even if I have to make sacrifices to do it.
Wait, is she thinking of marriage to another, like, big group? That's why she keeps saying it? Did something happen?
Fiancé has been chosen for me.
See? A fiancé has been chosen for me.
He's the new president of one of our affiliates, and he's much older than me.
This is gonna be like 50.
But if I agree to the marriage, the future of the company will be secured. He's planning to announce the partnership and our engagement at the same time. Doing so will give the appearance that the company is stable both inside and out. This is the best solution for everyone involved.
Is it really though? Is it really?
This was decided a long time ago. It's just going to take place a bit sooner than originally planned, that's all. This is for the best. My mother and father walked the same path, so I won't run from my fate.
I'll do something about it. What do I say? Are you sure about this? I'll do something about it. We can say this.
You shouldn't make promises you can't keep. What could you possibly do? Still, though, hearing you say that almost makes me want to believe.
Rank 6. Kirijo.
Say, recently I've been feeling a little hesitant about meeting up with you like this. I already made the decision to carry out my duty, but whenever I talk with you, my resolve begins to falter. Why do I feel this way when I'm with you?
I wonder why.
I think it would be best if we left off here for today. Sorry to do this after inviting you out here, but I need to head home and go over some paperwork on the partnership. Excuse me.
After parting ways with Mitsuru, I decided to return to the dorm. Hogyokyo apple. Wanna go out, buddy? Oh! Chihiro.
It's you. What a coincidence. I ran out of soy sauce, so...
Soy sauce?
Is that dog, He doesn't bite, does he? I'm actually a little afraid of dogs. I was attacked by one when I was little. It only knocked me over, but ever since then...
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a little scared, but maybe I'll be okay with this one. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll see you at school then.
Kuramaru and I return to the dorm. But yeah, it's nice that we see Chihiro. We finished her social links a while back.
Hey.
Even though we're about to face death, we're still going to school as if nothing's happened. It's surreal. True.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to make up our mind sooner or later. Even as we speak, the deadline is drawing closer, so I just hope we can find the right answer. I wonder.
Alright.
Oh, hell no. Mr. Erdogawa is back. Alright, finals are almost here. So let's begin. Tohoka Kamiemitsame. Okay, our country's own magic. Oh my god, this guy speaks about magic all the time. Himiko of Yamataikoku was a shaman, okay. Shamanism is called Kido. Prince Shutoku Onmyodo. Okay, let's just go through this. I'll make some of your lingo taboo. What sorcery was Himiko said to have used? He said Kido, yeah. Kido. Got the Dama powers. Even though he yaps a lot, I listened, or I'm reading what he's saying, I mean. And we're gonna get the answers. Okay, let us end our episode there for today. So yes, quite a lot happened, especially in the opening, I mean, with Ryoji, I guess, right? Very, very big story event. We didn't do any battles in the full moon, but yes, we had something big. So we know now the connections between them, right? Between our character, I mean, our main protagonist here, I guess, and then Ryoji. Pharaohs, it was Ryoji. I didn't notice that in the beginning, but it's pretty cool to know that it was him, right? Very nice. And he was always inside of me. When we defeated the 12 shadows, he pretty much, yeah, he showed up, I guess. So yes, we're gonna continue this and do more of Persona 3 Reload in the next one. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye bye.